Well, well, there she is, the target of today's stream. Let's hope I can get her. I have been saving up plenty of carrots. Not gonna lie, I've already got her on my ult, but I need her on this. This is the one. So let's just quickly do the ping out to the dude and the guys and the dudes and the stuff and the dudettes. Not forget the dudettes. Horse game. Oops, that's not how you do things. Hey Portable, welcome, welcome. Nice to have you here as always, hope you're doing well. Give me a second, I've just accidentally done the derp. There we go, that's better. Right, now they know. Let's get to it. No, I mean, okay. The thing's gone away. Lovely. Right, let's pull for Manhattan Cafe. Just like off the bat. As mentioned, I've saved quite a few thousand carrots for this precise moment. I mean, actually it was just whichever one of my 3 or 4 I preferred that I wanted to pull for, but Manhattan Cafe's here first. I'll just do the stuff with the club because I forgot. And yes, this message is me on my other account saying, yay, I got her, smiley face. But it doesn't count for here. Different. First but not first. Hello, Dawson. Nice to have you here as well, mate. Hope you're doing well. Let's do this. So, we're just going to go all out. Let's get this covered. Come on. I want shiny new girl. Gimme, gimme. No. So I went to see my older nephew's school Christmas play today. He's going to be going back. He's going back to school now to do the second one. Taishin, not quite what I want. I've already got Taishin. Don't say no to a second. Oh, okay. Here's she Amazon. So there's my other end closer I wanted. Cool, cool. We'll do a career run with her as well. Any additional SSR pulls I get today, we'll do a run with as well. So that works. Nope. This ain't right. This ain't good. Gimme. Getting not quite right. Yeah, this is going to do wonders for my other characters' star ups, but nothing for. Here we go. Come on. That doesn't look like Manhattan Cafe. Oh, augury cap. Neat. Okay, that will do. Hey P1, welcome. Nice to have you here. Hope you're doing well. So I've got a rupee on Taishin, Hishi Amazon, and augury cap. Please give more. You always got to feel like you got to be the first to say it's for something, don't you, Leo? First to say second. You'll eventually be saying first to say 87th or something. Yeah, nice to have you all here. Oh, is this... Nope, I see a pink boot. That's Sakura Giano. Not good. Nope. Come on. Last set of balls. Well, it just said incredible, so... Asian Flash. Gah! That's no good. That's not what I wanted. So I've got a few new characters for us to do today then, but no Manhattan Cafe. Rather disappointed, honestly. So much so that I'm just going to do the single pulls until I try. First to say Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. God, that sounds quite atrocious there, Dawson. At least it's definitely something quite atrocious, that's for sure. Oh well. Even though I haven't had Manhattan Cafe, there's still plenty of other characters for me to use today. That's just a shame. I mean, as I say, I've already got Manhattan Cafe, just not on the right account, so... It is what it is. Let's play with those instead. Oh yeah, there's going to be a new one. That's the same new Mono Micro Ultra Silico Volcano Coniosis. Absolutely. Right, okay. Everything's set. Let's go play with the new ones. Sounds like a plan. Don't worry, I'll put on the other sound effects in a second. I know it's relatively deathly quiet, except from my voice right now, but let's adjust the settings. And then when my D drive inevitably crashes, I'll just put it onto the game music. But for now, sound effects, voices, commentary, we don't care about concert. So, today then, we have Ogre Cap, Hishi Amazon, Asian Flash, and oh, it was Kawakami Princess, sorry, not Chiano, my bad. So we've got late game medium, end game minor medium, whatever the hell Ogre Cap wants to do. Let's level someone up and give them a go, shall we? Who should we start with? I think maybe we start with Hishi Amazon. Can I just instantly go for the higher levels? Okay, let's bring her up to level 3 for now. Then we'll bring someone else up to level 3 because that's just enough money. Let's make it Ogre Cap. Nice. So at the very least I'll do a run with Ogre Cap and with Hishi Amazon, to say the least. Oh, I should have just stayed on there. We can do the star unlocks. Nice! See, all this saving up of the carrots has allowed me to do some funky stuff. Sure, I could have done it all sooner, but at least there's a couple in there. I'll take the wins where I can get them, you know? I do like Nice Nature. Season 3 actually makes Nice Nature look pretty cool. She's pretty cool in Season 3, that's for sure. I like Taishin. Right, first off then, let's do Hishi Amazon. So with Amazon, end closer, so... obviously Gold Ship and Taishin spring to mind. That should give extra inspiration on the end. Then if we go mild or medium, it will depend on the career. But of course I've never actually played with her, so... could be in for one. Okay, so she does work with guts a little bit, good. I'll go guts based. Calc has enlightened me to some pretty interesting tech, actually. That's to say, anti-disestablishmentarianism. You sure are. Nobody's got the claim to that fame. Crazy. Don't see anything I particularly want. So in that case then, let's just help Calg. This will give Calg some extra pointages along the way. Let's take Gold Ship because she's an end closer. And let's also take Nice Nature because she's got some decent stuff for the end. So you've had a stroke and a true super Shano have bags. Nice, nice. Hello, Mads. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Nice to have you here as always. Honour and a pleasure. Now that you're here, I suppose I need to do something like this. Hold on. There's a plan here. Yes. Finally awaited Unity Cup. This should be good. Don't worry, I'm just doing some extra stuff. It will make sense in a second. No, I don't like looking at the log there. Let's just do this. Very nice. Something like... Where are you? And I'm so sorry. Here? Wakarimasen? Did it not save? I'll check that in a second. Let's just earn a Tannhauser hint. My unwitting audience when I lose my marbles in Act 3. For sure, for sure. Did that not? It did save it. Oh, it's there. Alright, try that again. Okay. Never mind. This is... You're so done? Why, what's happened? What's up, Mads? What's the doneness for? Or is it because I've set you up and now I've not done the thing? Okay, let's try this. It should work with the... Oh, it's because it thinks they're JFIF images. Well, that's no good. They're not JFIF images. Get out of here. Honestly, I hate the JFIF format. It doesn't read things properly. Disappointing. My not funny joke. POV YouTube, just whenever you say a bad word, you've just been fucking cancelled. So true, so true. YouTube not liking any words at all. Like the direness of language. You have to instead say that they got pew-pewed or such. You know, you're not allowed to use the actual words. Okay, that should now save properly. You should now be accepted. Let's get a mood up. Seeing as I have maximum whatevers. It doesn't like you, does it? Yay, it's here. Here you go. Just what you always wanted, Mads. There we go. You were looking for that, right? You Friday beat the shit out of Casey. Well, that doesn't sound good. That does not sound good, nor favourable in any sense. And no, I'm not going to go... I'm not going to go crazy on the extra images. I just know you want me to grow you a cheese, so there you go. Let's go here. Dawson knows why and you know why. Just hang in there though, Mads. You got this? You've literally got like a week and a half. And then you've got like a couple weeks away from everyone. And you can just electively ignore them all. All of them. He isn't safe. Oh yeah, Dawson's not safe. Everyone else is though. Let's go this. We'll grab a baseball. Casey isn't. Oh. Well, I mean, it's probably just Casey's problem anyway. Just being called Casey is a problem, I suppose, huh? And you're fast pitch. Doing the old baseball. I'd definitely say I'm better at you know, swinging for the ball, batting for it, than I am pitching it. My throws aren't bad. Whenever we've done, like, rounders days and whatever, I usually do relatively okay. We've got late surger stuff, but I'm an end closer. I mean, you could also work Umamusume as a pace chaser with good enough inspiration. But let's grab end closer straightaways 1. For now. Oh yeah, I get to see all the animations for all the new Umas. Well, they're not all new, obviously, because I didn't get Manhattan Cafe I'll continue trying to pull for her in the other banners at some point as well, post thingy, but I'll just have to wait till later before I get her. Right, come on. Go, Hishiamazon, go. If her ability isn't in this final stretch, then I pooped up. We'll have to just wait it out. Right, guess I need to just not skip on the next one. See, she kicks like Gold Chip does, but she doesn't kick you directly. She just kicks out. Not quite the Gold Chip standard. So yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed I didn't get Manhattan Cafe, as I say, but hey, I'll go through her career later on my alt account. See it all for myself. Right, so what is Chris on the final straight after passing her on the outside towards the back? Oh, she was too fast, too furious. That's all it was. She literally just got in too far of a position to have an engagement at the back. Interesting notion. Should definitely be good for inspiration for Taishin, though. That's true. Then let's grab more wit. Sounds like a plan. No, yeah, I've got Kalg's Measure Dobra on the go for the extra one here. Is that going to be good for a hint level? Even though her hints are pretty much all just to do with late surging. Not what I need. Oh well. She's just a relatively useful support wit card, I suppose, when I need to use wit to recover. It's all a-okay. And why did just one appear there? Huh. Seems a bit off. I think it's if you've got a second person who would ordinarily be in there would also appear, but because I've got them already, it doesn't count them. Or some such. Okay, let's just do it. Give me the spirit burst. Excellent stuff. I think all I've got would work with what we have. Some of them are like pace chasing burst skills. Oh, it's a medium one. I could run this as medium instead of mile. Yeah, maybe we turn this. Maybe this is a medium Amazon. Let's give that as the condition for now. So we're in early November. Then another one for good measure. Oh yeah, and I also got Rice Shower on my account earlier as well when I was pulling for Manhattan Cafe, because it was a second. It was Taishin, Sakura Chiono. Actually, Chiono, not Kawakami Princess. I'm fairly certain. Manhattan Cafe and whoever it was I just talked about. And oh, I forgot to actually view the race. That's on me. Nice one. Good stuff. And third, yeah, meh. You're becoming a medium. It's been decided. Coming third in the mile race for sure is medium material. On that one. Then let's also go for the Hopeful Stakes. It's worked nicely. And we'll actually spectate that one. The goal on this one isn't necessarily to come first in this race, it's to be able to view the special animation for Amazon. Yep, late start will secure a compete towards the back on the final corner. You would think? Why are we fifth? Come on, Amazon, slow down. Slow your roll. You shouldn't be like halfway through the pack here. Right, I'll slow it down here in case if we do actually still get the special animation. While I'm not a big fan of King Holo, I do like King Holo's race uniform. Yeah, that's Admire Vega, right? I like Admire Vega as well. Dueling? I don't recall seeing an thing to say that they're dueling before. I think that was us. I think that was us by a nose. Literally. Nice. Well, head not nose, but close enough. Who knows? Or should I say who head? Nice. Good win. Not close at all. Then let's just do it. We'll win, don't worry. He says. If we don't win, I blame Calc. Damn it, Calc. Why you do this to me? Nevertheless. Give me a second. Just updating the title. Let's go this one. So the Oka show is on the same day as the Japanese derby, I think. So I won't be able to do both, is what I'm trying to point out. Let's take this one because I need the stamina. You're about to get banned from Forsaken chat. Why? What have you done? Are you BMing people, Dawson? Is that what you're telling me? Apparently you were teaming for being chill. What? What? So people get sad about the weirdest things, don't they? Being a chill killer makes you bad? Wow. Well then. They're normally the killers you want to get in those kind of games. I assume you took a couple of people out and then left like half the lobby. So the people that you took out were the ones that were mad? Something like that. That tends to be the case. And how those things run. Quite honestly. Someone's stunned you. So you took them out. They're just trying to ban you for teaming. Oh, don't worry. Someone... I was playing tank game. And someone was getting pissy that I took them out. So they told me that they're going to report me. And then the irony is they were the ones that decided to write stupid F word in chat. And ironically, I'm the one that could have got them banned. It's like, come on, people. Why you be like this? Bit too far. I know, right? How dare I take somebody out in a PvP game? Absolutely absurd. Also, has Amazon got a special version of oh, she gets unyielding. Neat. And oh, the Oka show is a mile one. I'm getting myself confused with the Japanese oaks, I think. On that one. We still haven't had the special skill animation for Here She Amazon yet, so you'd see if we can get a hold of that. Even if you guys have seen some of them, I of course haven't. So I want to see them for myself. Oh no, we're at the back. Whatever will we do? Also, I love little twin turbo just going out there, just doing the do. Right, come on. We're engaged on the outside. On the final straight. Here we go. Alright then. At least I've had it. He was killed with level 400 one by one. And you said no life. And she said I have a boyfriend on Roblox 3. That doesn't change the statement. Also, that was a terrible outcome. I think that has to be a redo. Yeah, that has to be a redo. Again, I've built her now for medium, not for mile. But the thing is that with that kind of tendency, you want to build for mile still at the beginning, and then you transition into... Then you transition into medium later on, because more often than not with these, when you've got like multiple distance proficiencies, they start with the races for the lower distance ones, and then they move up to the higher distance ones, typically. Yeah, this is looking better. Meow. I think Vodka won by like a nose. Head. Fair enough. But second is definitely better than sixth. At least we can actually continue the run. Yeah, I'm now satisfied that I've seen her special animation. Late April, you say? Yeah, Japanese Oaks is the one that's on the same day as the Derby. So I won't be able to do Derby because I'm doing Oaks. Such is life. What I'll do is instead of going 4 times speed, I'll just skip to the final corner and we'll just go on 1 speed so we can watch the end bit. Go. 14th is decently enough because now we can just push through. Right, so even though we're 9th, it still classes at the back. Nice, nice. Oh, so it shows a shortened version because we've already seen the full cutscene now. Okay. Maybe that's the setting that I changed at some point. At least Shiamazon isn't as bad as Marizensky. No cap, no cap, go away. We don't want you here. Nice. Perfectly done. Nice win. I like the little victory animation finisher though, where it finishes like this. Hers is kind of cute. Win Japanese Oaks in Korea. Oh, it did say something about Training the Trainer Part 2 Electric Boogaloo, didn't it? So that means I'm going to have to get Corner Connoisseur and all that again. Oh wait, Ori Cap apparently gets Corner Connoisseur in her campaign. Take your wins where you can get them. If I train, then we race, I'll use a rest on the beach. Sounds like a plan. The wit is incredibly low. Don't be surprised if we start seeing low wit as the, like, if a lost thing comes up. This is about the time where you need to start thinking about getting like nearer 200 plus. Come on, Shiamazon, go for it. No? You are too quick. No, you're fine. Okay, this is good. Again, this dueling notification is definitely new. So keep going. Nice. The entire length and a half, or such. Yeah, half a length, whatever. That works too. That's right, because it counts as regular horse lengths, but they're people, so it's more than an actual body length when it's not a body length, if you know what I mean. Right. Let's do this. Oh yeah, we lost last one. Again, Kalgarot was blamed. We move on. If we lose this one though, it's Dragon's fault. That's me being rather soft on Dragon, because this one we should, yeah, absolutely destroy. Oh, that might be why we're having some issues. I'm once again back up to a whole bunch of energy that needs to be, skill points that need to be spent. Something like that. Again, there's all sorts of propositions for late surgery in here. None of it's applicable. Then, this looks good. I can get behind that. Then, that's better. Then let's take the power option, which is always the top one. Because again, on the beach events, the top one's always power, the bottom one's always guts. It's just the lay of the land. Then... I'm tempted by this. Let's take it. In other words. Then we can get this. Please don't Huff good, we win. If you see Huff, you're winning. It's annoying when you click that option and you get the Maverick level 5. You don't want the Maverick level 5, you want the ramp up 3, because then you can actually do the recreation stuff. Another thing you can do is just ignore ramp up and just take the middle option to secure the recreation. And get a little bit of extra guts. I mean, sure, one outcome's far better than the other, I will concede that much. Then let's take this. Let's check out some books. There we go. Because I'm training the other stuff anyway. Okay, so this one's a medium. Let's stick Japan Cup in the thing. Then I'll work out from there. Her noise for doing the wit training is slightly distressing because it makes you think that she's failing it because she goes like, ugh, but it's not like, it's like a she's failing at noise. It's not a she's completed at noise, but it's not. It's that she's okay with it. Weirdly. I know how I'm trying to say it. I'm not saying it right, but I'm sure you can get the intention of the point. Right, go. 6th into the final corner, I'll take it. 3rd into the final corner. Whoa, whoa, slow your roll, mate. Slow your roll a little bit. Yeah. We should still be fine though. End closer straightaways. Okay, we'll just take 3rd then. Or 2nd. What the hell? We beat Daiwa. Nice. Yeah, that's the only problem with end closer. You have to really rely on massive bursts of speed at the end, or else you're just not going to do it. Yeah, we were further forward than we normally have been, so that's just a weird one. What do I know? Squat menacingly. It's always a shame that you can't see your stats here. I think I'd need to take the power. Then we'll take the race. As expected. And scheduled. I was about to hit the skip button. No, that's not what we're here for. Maybe with the people I do as end closers, maybe I should give them outer post proficiency as well. Because they always seem to get to the outside. I as well give them outside proficiency so that when they have a later starting gate, they'll do better. That's it, push through. We might come second. No! We won! Nice! Good stuff. I thought we were going to lose by half a length. Never mind. It's all coming by ahead every time though. Or quite a few times I should say. Should really put this here. Then let's take this. I liked all the spark ups there. See, there's unyielding for medium, and then there's unyielding spirit for mile. And once again, I can get some more stuff, which would be very helpful. Masterful Gambit's good. Actually, I quite like Masterful Gambit. But, as you can see, I don't have the points for it at the moment, and I've got no hint levels. Yeah. That is one skill that I feel like the Godship card could give that it doesn't end closer straightaways. But hey, I'm just waiting for straightaway spurt to kick in. This might be okay, you know, because I'm guts focused, and we've got plenty of stamina. It should be okay. He's hoping. That's the wrong button. I don't need to pause for a screenshot, thanks. Late start, fairly irrelevant. So, can we go a bit faster? Just a little more? Literally 4 of us all running at the same distance there. Oh, now you give in closer straightaways. 3 meters before the end. Zoom! Like, cool, but not quite right. Could have done with that a little further back. Just saying. Then we were too far forward for the passive again. So Hishi's passive is a little bit unreliable. And that's more due to the fact that end closers are usually better than staying at the end. And unfortunately the wit doesn't say to them, hey, keep back. The wit's more about where they're positioning and how to navigate. If the wit was, oh, how to keep your position, that'd be even cooler. Because then Hishi would stay, you know, that final bracket and on the outside, in line with her passive, and then swoop in, but it's not quite how it goes. There's how it goes in your head and then how it actually goes. Which is why Gold Chip is just nuts and just goes. Just like yeets herself off. Again, I'll take skill points. Then let's take more of this. I'll take the 2 to take the extra skill points here. I know I don't have a lot of skills to spend them on, but it'll still be nice. Yeah, let's ooh, that does look enticing. Let's take this. Artificial Scroll is an end closer skill. Notably a starting one on Gold Chip, so that's perfect. We'll take... See, I almost want to take this for the stamina though. Let's take this for the stamina. I don't really need the skill points at the moment. Then I've already got ramp up, unfortunately. If I didn't, I would have taken that option. See, because it's been so long since I used Light's Nature, I forgot that's a result of the event. So maybe I should think about that for future, if ever I get that. If ever I put Nature back in my team. Because ramp up's a really good skill. Then let's hit here. I want to get over 400 speed. Nice. Stats are actually looking decently enough at the moment. Or decently good enough, I should say. The wit will sort itself out, don't worry. Wit at the moment in my Umas tends to just be eternally behind. At the moment, the Uma I'm curious about when we do it next is Augury Cap. Do I want to run her as Pace Chaser or End Closer? That's the thing. Late Surger. I'm quite liking late Surgers at the moment, so I might run her late Surger. And just do the whole have a few guts and then put Ancient Flash in for the speed. We'll see. Okay, good. The passive's actually kicking in. Give me the speed. Then we're just gonna Eclipse. Not quite as quickly as I was thinking. About 3 lengths. We'll take those. And that's another G1 under the belt. Neat. Sounds like a plan. Plans like a sound. Can't actually remember what the Yasuda Kinen is. I think it's a medium. More levels of anchors away. Oops. I wouldn't have got it earlier if I realised. I thought it was Gold Ship Inspiration that we had earlier. It might well have been, and we probably just got the Gold Ship Inspiration from the Narita Taishin Legacy, weirdly enough. Weird things have happened. Didn't like what I saw. Then let's take 300 wit. That needs to be boosted up. Now, do I take the Victorian Mile? Nah, because that one's also a mile. Well, that not that it matters how many there are. This is good. Then homestretch haste, yes please. We haven't got any homestretch haste hints, so now I can actually take it as a skill. That's quite a lot of wit. I don't think I want it. So we'll take the Yastukin and then rest. So I've got points for the beach episode. Which of course is always episode somewhere between 6 and 8. I have seen too many animes? Did I? In fact, I'm fairly certain I made that comment somewhere down the line on one of the anime reviews about the beach episode Typicum. I don't think we're going to get in too good of a position here because we're not really mile focused. Just because I've got A proficiency doesn't mean that I'm going to do amazing just because. Is what I'm trying to say. I don't know, this isn't looking too bad. We're not first. We're first. Well, either way, a Hishi won. It was either a Bokuno or us, but yes, it was definitely us. Nice. Akebono and Amazon taking the first 2 spots. Go Hishis. Nice, nice. Right, need to rest for the beach episode, he says. But I should spend some skill points. Let's go Pure Heart. Just get out of the way. Then I probably want Nemesis. So what I'm saying is I will take all the uniques on this run. Just because why not? I've actually been skipping uniques to test a few things recently. So far I'm still on the camp of it's worth taking the uniques in favour of generic skills. But it's kind of close. It's actually kind of closer than you'd think. That's looking good. Think about it, I should have done a run on my ult before I started stream today so that I could have used a Manhattan Cafe inspiration on some of these. Past me did not think. Current me only just thought about it though, so. Is what it is, I suppose, right? Ooh, 3 levels of soft step. Good. Soft step's actually really quite good. Then let's grab. I kind of like this. And we'll grab another one. And I'll take a regular rest. I will use the last recreation for Kashimoto, of course. Just not quite yet. I'm keeping a hold of it just in case I get a mood drop thing. I think it's that guts training, you know. Hey, if only I had a spare recreation event to help me with my mood drop. Anyway. So, let's grab, hold on. So, Elizabeth Cup, Japan Cup, rest Kinen. When I say rest, I just mean an intermittent turn of training or rest. I don't mind which. Figure it out as I go along. Not gonna lie, the stats went from looking really good to now looking kind of just mid. I'll be honest with this one. I suppose it's because although Guts gives more stats, it spreads them out, making it feel like it's not as good. Lovely, at least we get the passive. Hit us with it. Yeah, we should be winning this. Come on, Amazon. Yeah, nice win. Can I see Tannhäuser's like third there? I actually can't wait for Tannhäuser. Apparently she's going to release as a 2-star, but I really want Matakana Tannhäuser, which is cool. That was one of my higher priority ones like Manhattan Cafe and Zeno Rubroy on my list of ones I wanted to get when they became unique, but if she's supposedly releasing as a 2-star, makes it easy for me. Right, let's go. Homestretch Haste, as mentioned. Still haven't had a hint for the Masterful Gambit. Mind you, I've had hardly any of the gold ship hints here. I kind of wanted, you know, Highlander and Groundwork. I did get Uma Stan hints, but nothing else that speaks any particular volumes. Disappointingly. I mean, it is what it is, you know? It is what it is. Once again, let's skip to the final corner. Also, I didn't ever take soft step, have I? I still haven't taken the soft step yet. That will need to be done. Leading out on the final turn is Tokai Teo. Okay, Teo. Get out of here, Rudolph. Yeah, it's like a good solid 5 lengths or so. We'll take that. Or just 2.5 lengths, what do I know? Apparently the answer is heck all. So we've got 256,000 now. We'll have the Arame Kinnin give me about another 40 or so, let's call it. So I should finish with that 380k. Not bad for the first run with Hishi Amazon. We'll take it. It's always somewhat annoying when, I'm not saying it for Hishi Amazon's sake, but for some of the other Umas, they're just forced to run the Arame Kinnin, even if they're not like proficient or any good in it. It's just like, it feels wasteful in a way. That's just my take. Yes, that's it. And then close it straight away. Nope. Never mind. I'll take first. Good stuff. Yeah, so that should end up with about 380 as long as I don't, as long as I finish up. As long as I finish up and don't choke. You know how it goes? Unruffled. Nah. Soft step, yes. Then I want Umastan, I think. Otherwise known as Land of the Horses. Right. This doesn't look particularly favourable, but we'll see. If I lose this, then I just don't get... yeah, so the Bitter Glass and Little Cocken won't appear in the Arame Kinnin... sorry, no, the UGC finals. URA finals. If you lose there, they don't appear in the URA finals. But if you win here, they appear in the URA finals. It's like a they've had their satisfaction, so they piss off kind of deal. Which in a way is kind of handy. Because that still gives me an open opportunity to win. It's not like you lost there and now you're going to lose them again in the final. That'd be a rub salt in the wounds kind of deal, you know? Let's do this. Skip to the final corner. Looking good. On the outside. Not even at the end, not even in the back, but still managing to get the passive. I like it. That's it. Home stretch haste. End closer straightaways. But also that was an incredibly quick burst. That was like just zoop. That's the kind of thing we like. Just about one against Tosa and Jordan. Don't think I'd bother pilling for Tosa and Jordan. And I've also heard that Twin Turbo is equally a low star Uma when she's going to release. So she'll be an equally easy one to get, which is good, because Twin Turbo was also high on my anticipation list. Okay, let's grab that Uma Stan. Thank you. Nice. So this will end where I get just about B rank on speed and strength. Hopefully Guts can get to A rank. But we will see. We shall see in the deed. Ba 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 ba. Something about Biwa Hayahide. Well, she's not in the lead, so they called that a little wrong. She isn't quite in the lead. That would be me. Home stretch haste. End closer straightaways. You want to do it? No? Okay. Never mind. It's so much nicer to not have to hear Marazensky. Yeah, 336. So, as I pretty much anticipate, will be about 380,000 by the end. Yeah, this run will finish with... Also, how can I not do that? Because that's looking good. That's looking better though, and I don't want to waste the ignited spirits. Let's just, you know, the spirit burst. So let's just get B. Let's just get them into B. So I'm liking Hishiamazun's career. It's rather simple. Just miles and mediums almost all the way down, with the exception of a couple longs. But that's nothing. That's nothing insurmountable. So bear in mind, this is just the starting run for Hishiamazun. I'm sure I'll do multitudes of runs with her in the future. There's little Happy Meek and Saiyan Sky. Yet another one I wanted to get, but I do need to do today's Legends race versus Saiyan Sky. This is like the third day in a row of Saiyan Sky, which is great. Give me a whole load of pieces for her. Come on. That's it, in and around. See you later, Saiyan Sky. This is my domain. Get off my lawn. Easy peasy. Nice finish. Awesome. 387k. Meh. This will be mid A, maybe? Low A? So between low and mid A. But it is an A. I have a pretty good gut feeling on that. Would have been higher, of course, if I won the Unity Cup. As you just saw the pop-up there, yet another good ending for my 21st good ending. I think I'm still missing a couple people who I have unlocked. I'm not just talking about the new people I just got. I'm talking about like previous people. I think there's one or two of the standard Musume that I still haven't had the good ending for. Yeah, I didn't have anything else worth 70 or below. B+. Ooh, just outside of A rank. Okay. Shows what I know. Also, she gave Mile Sparks. No. That's a bit wrong, but sure. Take it. She's not going to be in the team. Because my entire team is A rank, with the exception of McQueen, who's A+. Right. Before I move on, let's have a little look at the training the trainers and see if there's anything insurmountable. If there's anything I recognise as not really possible. Woof! 50 of each sash. Win careers, winning career, winning career, winning career, winning career, winning career, winning career. All of them are just win races in career. There's no do this, do that. Get yourself a job, get yourself a life, get a wife, don't become a slob. Deal. Nice. Alrighty. So I suppose let's give. We'll do Kawakami Princess before Asian Flash, but after Augury Cap. Let's do Augury Cap first here. So we'll run her as a late Surger. Let's grab a decent vodka. Do I just grab this person's Rudolph? This person's Rudolph is pretty good inspiration. Or I take my grass. I think it's my grass, honestly. So let's get this set up. Again, I want to run Kashimoto just about every single time. Then the best speed support for this will be Aishin herself. Only level 40, but that's okay. Then we'll just go guts, 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 guts. Tannheiser also works as a late Surger, so that's okay. I could take Nice Nature. Taking somebody's strength Rice Shower could be helpful, quite honestly. Now let's take this person's Asian Flash. We'll remove my own. We'll take Nature. And I took out Thingy. Of course, of course. Then let's take... This should be good. Let's run this. I can get behind the idea. Ba-da-ba-ba-da. Yes, yes, a lot of guts. Which should be fine. So yeah, this is going to be really good for the last 200 meters, because not only is Augury Cap's Triumph pulse about the last 200 meters, but so is Cut and Drive. So that should be good. I'm liking it, is what I'm saying in short. Oh, that's particularly amazing. Just immediately go to great. Fine by me. No, I don't need an explanation. I've never hit the yes to the explanation. I literally don't even know what happens when you click on the yes. Ain't got a clue. I'm not trying to say it to like show off or nothing. It's just literally I've just never pressed it. So it said Augury Cap is good for mile and medium. I think much like Kishi Amazon, I think I'm going to run Cap here as medium, predominantly. I think is the plan. Yeah, I think that's the plan. And yes, if I hadn't done the recreation, that would have put me up to good state. I like to go to great state, just like on that second turn if there's no hint levels, because that way I get the mood effect bonus from the beginning. It's marginal, I know, at this point, but it's still nice to have. Ramp up. That's right. Then I just have to wait for Huff Huff. I just refer to it as Huff Huff in my head. You know what I mean. Kachimoto's unlocks recreation event option. 4 levels of lay low. Where was that when I was playing with Hishi Amazon? This is better. I like that. Obviously we take the thingy. You know, the stuff that the thingy that does stuff. Then let's go power. Power's a decent idea. 4 hints for Kyoto Racecourse, you say? That certainly sounds enamoring. Let's just take some whip. Then I could take a super early Spirit Burst for the fun of it. Yeet. Okay, so the plushie. I mean, I'm predominantly focusing guts, so let's take stamina here. Because I'll be training less stamina. Is there anything worth taking yet? Again, I'll wait. I normally try to wait for the inspirations to appear on the late March before I take the passive ones. Let's take lay low, I feel. And then once again I'll speed to the end. Because although of course this is my first time doing the Augury Cap career, I do know that her thing affects in the last 200 meters because I've used it plenty of times as an inspiration. So I know what it does, I just haven't seen the animation for it. Come on. Come on, someone. We're too far ahead for Triumphant Pulse? Guess so. That's both a good and a bad thing, I suppose. Because I do want to win, but I also want to see the animations, so 6 in one hand, half a dozen in the other. 3K fans? Ah, you know the drill. We'll just chuck it in the hopeful stakes. Late December. I always just check to make sure it's within the turn counter. But yeah. Same turn duration for McQueen's earn 3,000 fans. In fact, it's literally the same mission with the same deadline. So there you go. Actually, just ironically, how close is the Augury Cap career to the McQueen one? Wow, that's an interesting one. In G1, placed within the top 3 2 times. That's a neat career condition I've not seen before. Yeah, her career is a lot different than McQueen's actually. That's quite a difference. There goes my my thing. It's alright, we've got plenty of mood altering effects. I'm sure another 30 of them can come around in the next like 3 turns. That's one thing they've definitely improved upon. The amount of happiness increased things that happen. I think they've also lowered the rate of stuff that negatively affects you. Like, I seem to be getting less and less mood drops from sleep deprived whenever it happens. And the frequency of night owls seems to have gone down. On top of the fact that it also fixes itself easier. It's all good stuff. Let's take the wit, actually. I'm behind in the wit, I feel. There's your mood. Told you it'd just pop up at some point. So I've got enough skill points to get late surge of corners, good. I don't want to forget to get skills this time. Might lead to less not firsts than what I had last time. And yes, I will describe that aptly as not firsts. Want to get those wins, you know. Like the plate to clean, 200 energy. That's kind of funny. Slow metabolism though is not funny. I'm going to need to sort this out. Here's Huff Huff Huff. Maverick. You saw nothing. Alright, let's try Augury Cap for the first time then, yeah? I ain't running that, sorry. Whenever I get, regardless of how well or how bad a run is going, if with Kashimoto I get the Maverick option, I reset. I have no shame in that. The Brian card. He's not the Messiah, he's a very naughty boy. Medium corners, medium straightaways, outer swell. I know this means that I'm not grabbing... Oh yeah, Hydrate's Pace Chaser though. Maybe I just take the Asian Flash card. Or I run her Pace Chaser this time. Which is the more favourable option. I think taking the Asian Flash support that the person had and running her late surger sounds like a better idea. Of course I could forego that and take the Mutaki support card. Wait a minute, was the Asian Flash card not on somebody I was following? Interesting. I could do a little jiggery pokery here if the situation need arises. Or I just grab Lake Goober Malcolm. So true, Portable, so true. Truer words have never been spoken. Yeah, it doesn't look like I'm going to get the Asian flashback, weirdly. So I'll just take someone else's something or other. Could make it the special week. Like Umamusume. Exactly. Let's take this person's rice shower, actually. Let's do it like this. And go again. I mean, do Augury Cap for the first time. Clearly haven't had to reset here. No way, no how. Same inspirations as before, because guess what? It's the same. Uma's like giving the inspirations as before. Shouldn't have opened with Wit there. That was kind of a mistake. Oh well. What's the lore behind the Grill Chat sandwich? Oh yeah, Mads isn't here anymore. I can take that off. The lore behind the grilled cheese sandwich is Mads spammed in chat before saying grill me a cheese quite excessively for quite a few streams consecutively, and I said I can't. And eventually I got so bored of being asked for grill me a cheese that I literally just put a grilled cheese sandwich on the screen. I thought you were there at the stream when we ended up having the entire screen filled with food by the end of it. Maybe you weren't. Maybe it was Calg that never gave a food decision. Could have sworn it was either you or Calg that never gave a food decision. I imagine it was him. You was there. So you do know the lore behind the grilled sandwich then. Fair enough. But yeah, it runs no deeper than that, Portable. That's literally all it is. Yeah, now that Mads has gone, you've reminded me. I actually kind of forgot it was on the screen. Because of course it's just part of the layer on the software. It doesn't show the grilled cheese sandwich in my top corner. So to me, I just forgot it was there. I'll be honest. But you raise a good point. Alright, this time we're going to wipe the plate clean again and we're not going to get metabolism. We're going to get metabolism. Also, it slows down your speed by 20. Are you serious? Ah. Oh, because it's an extreme form of metabolism, I suppose. Then let's take this. Then if we don't get anything to help with removing metabolism, we do it now. It's not the biggest thing in the world. There we go. See? All fixed. And this one I'll tell Tannhauser the top one. Get my max mood up. Then let's do this. I need relations with Kashimoto. I think you have to have certain relations with Kashimoto for her to get her Huff Huff event. I think that's what triggers it. Nothing I particularly want in here. So let's leave it. Again, I want to try and leave the inspirations for when I actually get the further reduction from the late March events. I will run this cap still as a late surger because, I don't know, I like late surger more than I like pace chaser. Feels like you get less good options for skills with pace chaser. I used to quite like the pace chaser option. Nah. I think it's now my least favourite position. Still better than Marazensky, by the way. Still better than that. Oh yeah, we still don't get to see the skill animation because Ogre Cap just too strong. Unfortunately. And yes, this scenario is also giving me a higher rate of race bonus. Hence me having 1200 fans this time instead of 1100. Or, you know, in the brackets of. So this will overall increment to a higher value. Again, we're running mainly Guts cards, so wherever an event says Stamina instead of Guts, I'll take it. We could do with more speed. Let's do it via speed raw. Fucking raw. Here we go, Huff Huff. Go on, go Huff Huff. That's 2 augury caps in a row. What is it? Is there some curse between me getting the option that I hardly ever get and playing with augury cap? Like, just let me have my first full game of Augury Cap, damn it. I still like the setup. I still agree with all this. Third charms the time. Huh, what about Condor Passa? Nah, her stuff's mainly Pace Chaser. If I was doing this as Pace Chaser Cap, yeah, I'd likely consider Condor Passa there instead of Rice. I do actually have Rice on my ult to play with later as well, so I'll be doing a Manhattan Cafe and Rice Shower play on by myself later. Should be fun. Right. Oh boy, can't wait for my first playthrough of Augury Cap. Sure hope I don't get Maverick at the Kishimoto event to completely ruin it all. That would never happen, right? Let's take this. Right, this is the one. There's going to be no BS involving the Kishimoto event. Because I want that recreation. It's like what makes that card good, basically. I mean, there's other things that make that card good, but that's like the predominant thing, you know? Not being able to use the recreation option is literally like not the point of it. If you're going to do not that, you may as well just, you know, dump the card. Then this is looking more promising. So there's two options at the moment. There's Carrot Pudding and Blue Bloom, because I've also got Rice Shower here. I think I'll take Blue Bloom for the team name this time, because I far more often run Urara and Carrot Pudding than I do her option. So that's what I'm thinking. I also don't know, I actually can't remember what Taiki Shuttle's name is that she chooses. I've selected the standard Taiki Shuttle support card just once to see what it was. And then I was like, oh cool, and then just never picked it again. So I don't own Taiki Shuttle, so I can't do it via that way. If I recall, it wasn't anything particularly great, so I wasn't too bothered. This is as far as my recollection goes. Once again, I don't really have any skills I want to put any points into yet. Let's race this though, of course. I'll just cut to the final leg. As per usual. Right, hit me with that make debut. Ooh, this could be one that has Triumphant Pulse. Come on, come on. Proc Triumphant Pulse. Don't proc Triumphant Pulse then. Alright then. Maybe another time. We outbeat Ivory Chocho. Sounds like an Irish dish. It does a bit, doesn't it? Just a smidge. Okay. Let's further grab relations with Kashimoto. And I still think I'll do another run with Kawakami Princess after this, just so I've done all of the new ones that I've pulled for today. Firm Conditions is decent, but I never seem to have enough skill points left over for greens these days. What I'm saying is I'd rather have the stats, because the stats are permanent. The hint level is just a flexible choice. Huh. Nah, let's just keep with this. This is also fine. Is how I choose to look at this. I think I also take the nice nature hint here. Sounds like a plan. Nice. That's the kind of thing I wanted. I feel like I might need to put some debuffs on Cap. And this is really good. I'm taking it. Seems like an absolute win. And 2 levels for a skill I have no interest in while I'm not pace chasing. It gets better. And there's my mood return, because of course it has. Then let's go Blue Bloom, I think. Just because for me it's a more obscure usage. Let's take Murmur. I might eventually take Corner Acceleration, but I don't think I have anyone who can give hint levels for it. So I have to eat the raw cost. And once again, I'll take the hopeful stake at the end. So don't worry about the... So I don't need to worry about the lack of fans right now. Yeah, one thing Pace Chase does have is a lot of good energy options. Like you get stamina to spare and hydrate and stuff like that. That is one trade-off with the Pace Chaser levels. Ooh, I want this. That's looking strong. I don't just mean because it's power training. 3 levels of fighter, yes please. Then once again take the strength. I also could have done 2 races here. I could have, because she's got proficiencies in mile, I could have also done the junior high futurity stake race and not had to rely on just one. I'm throwing all my eggs in one basket. You know how well that goes. I don't know, I went fairly well the last 2 times. And that's a lot of people on late chasers. Meaning, I'm getting good thoughts about Triumphant Pulse this time. Gimme, gimme. Or we just like absolutely dominate the competition and nobody will be nearby. Sure. Ooh. Cool. I say Oguri Cap, pull forward. Nice. Good job. Yeah, it just works as a nice little securing perk at the end. Which, as mentioned, when I put it in tandem with Slick Surge... No, Slick Surge is what it's called when you don't have a 3-star vodka. Cut and Drive. Combine Cut and Drive with Triumphant Pulse. equals. The last 200 meters are absolutely diabolically strong. Can I do anything good with my current points? Winning ticket does potentially give extra levels of outer swell. I'll take fire. And let's actually take standard distance. I say I don't often take greens. How about I maybe make that a slight difference on this one? I still don't regret not taking firm conditions though, by the way. I still prefer taking the stats like I did. Right. Oh, I should view main race when we do these ones, rather than just view results. Oh, well, next ones we'll do from we'll do view race results from the next one onwards. If I forget, then it's probably Dragon's fault, honestly. Once again, I'm just blaming it on the person who's not here. And if you're here, Dragon, mediocre at best, buddy. Mediocre at best. More skill points, please. Thank you. That's the way. I like it. This is a decent idea. Let's maybe put the Satsuki show on the radar. I think I need to rest up here. This is better. That was far better. Almost gave the same amount of stamina points as it was. I always used to enjoy this level in Sonic Adventure 2. This was one of the ones I used to repeat to get coins and the relevant animals for the chow and stuff. Right, so I can do another Spirit Burst. That sounds foolhardy. I am a fool, but I'm not hardy. Hehehe. I don't know, I'm fairly durable when it comes to taking hits, so I suppose hardy isn't too far on a way of a stretch. I don't know, I'm just yapping at this point. See now, inspiration gone. Be 2 levels of cut and drive. That was the vodka inspiration, so I'm not getting any more levels of cut and drive, meaning that I can take... Okay, 140, because there's 3 levels. Neat. Let's just obliterate the freaky comment. Ah, we just... no comment. No comment, I was just trying to save it, Portable. It turned weirder because I was trying to save the situation. It initially was starting as an innuendo, and then I thought, no, let's bring it back around. And then it got worse. You're welcome. This is what happens when you leave me yapping to myself for too long. Nice win. Yeah, it's definitely better here in Augury Cap than it is Marazensky still. So Marazensky still takes the lead on worst commentator Umamusume name. And there's one of the requirements for training the trainer part 2 Electric Boogaloo. Neat. And I'll just take Urara's passive speed and gut stat she gives you, honestly. Yep, we'll go cut and drive. Neat. My speed is low. Can you change their clothing? Yes, there is a way to change their clothing, and I can show that off. You can't always change it, but there is specifically one thing you can do to change it. Actually, technically, there's two things you can do. The one that I forgot about and didn't really think about is the fact that when you change a Musume from 2-star to 3-star, they then adopt their signature racewear, clothing. But if you're racing on a certain grade of race, if you've got a certain setting option, you can change it. So I'll show you that in a second. That's fine by me. Come on, Triumphant Pulse, get you through. Unfortunately, I can't put on. They have added some extra cool looking race outfit for the half year celebration, but you can't actually equip it for when you're doing the career mode, which I kind of think is a little bogus. I wish you could put it on, but you can't. But if I do the thing right, so do I have any good example race here? I kind of wanted to do one of these too, but I'll sack this a little. No, I'll just show you on another one. Let's go for the next G1. I'll show you when the time's appropriate, portable. There is a way to do it. I'll show you when I'm not just pressing view results on a G1 race. Neat. Take the win. Came second in the last one, came first in that one. Hit me with it. Mind you, the last one was a mile race, so that makes more sense. Right. Sleep deprived. Excellent. Just what I was looking for. So, that's the sarcasm, by the way. There is... Right. So in the settings, you can go you can go track wear in non-G1. So, if I race in anything other than a grade 1 race, let's go, I don't know, G3. You'll now see that Ogre Cap is racing in not her signature racewear. She is running in the training, well, you know, what these guys are wearing. She's wearing it too now. So there's your way that you can change outfits in races. You know who that horsey is? Which one? What? The one at the front? Maruzensky! Oh, come on, Ogre Cat. Don't get stuck behind everyone. You've got enough power to burst through here. Literally didn't even come first in a G3 race because she's got stuck behind everyone. SMH my head. That's terrible. You just won a G1 medium race. What are you doing losing this? So yeah, there's your answer. It's not obviously as good as an outfit in this case, but that is how you would do it. And that's the first and... Why are they only women? Because it's Umamusume. This is a world where men exist, but they're not horsemen. They're just men. Obviously, they're all women here because the premise of the game is so that they can get cute waifus to sell more, to gain more attraction to the game. And I forgot to view the main race. Nice. Told you it'd be if I forgot, and that I blame Dragon. But yes, it's literally just to be cute waifu simulator. That's about it. There's nothing more than that. It's not a... There we go. At least when you're rest and recover on the beach now, you get rid of the night owl status. Right. Yeah, I know you say and, but I don't have much more to feed you. That's about it. Quite honestly, that's as complex as it gets. Some of the horses are male that they're inspired by. So Augury Cap has this band on her right ear. Augury Cap, the real life Augury Cap, is a male horse. So so the Augury Cap in the game has this band on her right. What do you mean by, what do you mean like not filled, just straight up removed? In what sense? What do you mean? Hold on. Did it eat a comment? Hold on. Oh. Ah, for fuck's sake, YouTube. You typed the message and got hard deleted. Nice. Get wrecked. Don't hate the player, hate the game, you know? That is the cruddy way of it, how it goes sometimes. Kind of wish it didn't, because I would want to be able to read everything. If you remove the filter, it won't show up still. Yeah, I know, I've just removed the filter because I just realised that I could have been missing something. Turns out I was missing nothing, because apparently you don't know how to message. AKA, YouTube didn't like it. Unlucky. By the way, this run still could go south and I might get the, I might not get Huff Huff again. This could still be bad. Preferably not. I want it to have Huff Huff. Come on, Huff Huff. Good. Right, okay. This isn't a run I have to ditch. Good. This is acceptable. It's a late Huff Huff, but at least it's it. You said something about girls having higher fat percentage. Yes! Women on average have, what is it, something like an extra 4% higher fat percentage? Just as a leftover evolutionary trait. Oh, YouTube doesn't like it because they're cracking down on the use of, when you say morbidly obese, they don't like words like that being used. There are a lot of people who have posted about, let's just say, look into Amberlyn Reid. They're getting rid of people like Amberlyn Reid and Foodie Beauty because they propose diets in such a way that YouTube doesn't like anyone talking in that term or showing that off. So, yeah. So get some guys racing there. Yeah, the initial fact is true. It is about a 4% body fat difference, Portable. In a very scientifically speaking term, yes, that is actually true. Oh, that's a good training turn. I'll take that one. I need to use up all the Kashimoto turns sooner rather than later. Right, so I still need to check on the senior year if I get any superior healing procs or increases, whatever. Long. I don't have enough for any of the, like, I want Outer Swell. I kind of want Unruffled and Calm in a crowd, honestly. How am I doing today? I'm doing just well, Portable. Thank you for asking. I mentioned earlier, but you might not have heard or been here when I mentioned it, but I went to go watch my older nephew's school nativity play today. I found out this morning, though, that it's so funny. He supposedly he spoke to my sister, aka his mum, this morning, like super early in the morning, and he was like, "I'm not going to be on stage, mummy." He ended up doing. He's listed in the pamphlet for the play as music man and technical director or something like that. because he didn't want. He thought on stage he was just in the back pressing play for the music and stuff. It's so funny. But it was they did a really good job for being like 6 and 7 years old. So my day's been pretty good, thank you. Hope same for you, Portable. Hope your day is good and going well, and goo and etc. Same with everyone else. Hope you're all having a good time. Say that again. TLDR, I watched my nephews play, and he defied the laws of physics by not actually performing in the play, but just hit the play button on the music. Oh, because of 6 and 7. Yeah, they're unfortunately, Portable. They are literally 7 and 6. Let me say that the other way around. I'm not doing this 6-7 shit. Get out of here. I'm an ardent repulsor of the stupid 6-7 meme. I know every generation has its own memes, but I just don't like this one. It sucks. But yeah, I didn't realise I actually baited myself into it. You got me. You got me. I'll take corner acceleration. I have to eat the full cost regardless. They have updated the, they have added the thing where you can turn the point that it doesn't mean a thing. See? It doesn't mean a thing, but most memes don't. They're there as a point of humour, aren't they? Is the thing. My brother-in-law's counter-argument is, so back for my generation, one of the jokes is, one of the memes was off a show over here called Stupid, where there's a kid that would poke people and say devil finger. But the point was that was a joke based on the fact that it was a skit as part of basically a comedy show thing. Back in my the fact I have to basically say back in my generation, it's weird, isn't it? It's not my fault I'm a boomerang. Alright? It's not my fault I'm like freaking 10 to 15 years older than most people that watch me. No, that's not technically true. I know my own demographics. So it's not a true statement for sure, but yeah. Whereas what I'm trying to say is 6-7 just bore itself from just a random TikTok short, whereas that kind of the thing that I just described was from a thing that had context. And I once again forgot to view main race. Nice. But then again, it doesn't. I suppose the point of having context doesn't matter when it comes to memes. If something's funny, it's funny, right? Doesn't necessarily need to have this or that to it. Like, look at I'm a snake that I normally throw out here and there. That's got nothing to do with anything. Just for instance. Let's continue this. Increase the mood and get the energy. Then I'll probably want to get the skill points, honestly. Good, it wasn't wet tissue. The wet tissue option honestly sucks. Let's take the speed. I think I've got plenty of power at the moment. I'm not keeping full track. Okay, so we want 2 G1s. Oh, hold on. Augury Cap has dirt proficiency. I need to do an Augury Cap mile one then, so she can fill the 3rd spot on my dirt team. Okay. So yeah, this is just going to be a decent Augury Cap run, but not one which is part of my feature team. Interesting. Let's go Hanshin. Let's do Takaratsuki in. That'll do it. I could take the mile races, but again, this isn't a mild cap. But it is mild cap, or some such. don't know, Master Skibbity Riz Gat or whatever. So yeah, I'll need to do another run with Cap at some point where I focus her mile so I can actually get her in the correct position. It's alright, this is just for the playing around with the new people over anything else here. I'll take this. Oh your god, why, what's happened? Oh, because I was talking about Skibbity Gat. See, that's another thing that's got absolutely no... That's just stupid and just thrown out there. That's my go-to phrase if I'm trying to be cool. You know, because I am cool. Clearly. Actually, the jury's out on that one. I haven't actually spoken to my nephew to ask him if I'm cool today. He'd probably say no because I wasn't wearing a gaming t-shirt. Honestly. So I'm probably not cool today. And yes, my nephew counts as the standard as to whether or not I'm cool. That's how I like to do things, you know. Right, this is perfect because I've got no energy, so when I win, it can't really take any energy from me. It's a weird backwards logic, but trust me, trust the process. Trust the process. I don't know what I'm doing. Right, come on, ugly Cap. Don't get stuck behind people this time. This is going to be a triumphant pulse one. Come on, we need to win it. If I don't win it, I need to do a third G1 race before the time's over. I'm actually literally just banking on the two that I've clicked for them to be the wins. Second-hand embarrassment is through the roof. You're welcome. What, you're also embarrassed because I know I'm not cool, or is that something deeper than that? Because I get it. Right, no extra levels of superior heal, so I need to grab that for myself. There's something about a 70-year-old grandpa saying skibbity gat. What can I say? I like to show off my many talents. Oh hey, I didn't get slow metabolism this time. The 70-year-old. Oh man, that's nice of you to say. That knocks a couple years off me. So the other G1 is in the pipeline. I think I need speed. 70 years old, still young. Well, my brother-in-law, me and my brother-in-law were talking a few weeks ago about how he basically mentioned that he hopes that he can live to over 100 years old. You know, advances in medicine and that, blah, blah, blah. And he said to me, how old do you want to live to? And I just said to him, well, I wanted to live to 18. Everything else is a bonus. That's what I said. I do think within a few generations we'll get to a point where everyone's living to 100 though. Or some such. Nihilism. that was part of our conversation, as I'm sure you gathered. Actually, nihilism was a part of it. Let's take this.
よし、やろう。
He sounds like an idiot. Yeah, he is a bit. But I hope he had a nice time watching his son for the play. Fess is redacted. I see you there.
注目の一番人気
How did you get on?
11番オグリキャップ。行ってくる。表に託されたファン。スタート9番。これは素晴らしいスタートです。まもなく第4コーナーカーブ。
Yeah, I do. Face reveal, I know, right?
オグリキャップ。ここで抜け出し
My face has been on a few videos. Whenever I'm not streaming on console, there's like a 40% chance I'll put the face cam on. That's the best way for me to describe it. Plus I had my face on when I did blindfold runs in, well, there's one of the rogue runs, or is there two where I did blindfold holocure runs as a part of them? I don't remember. Yeah, something like that. To be fair, normally I only have my camera on for a certain amount of time. I like to turn it off after a while. Let's risk it. I could have gone for the lower tier down and secured a win, but honestly I think we're fine at this point. Watch main race. I'm not trying to be racist, but I definitely think the sprints are more fun to watch than the mediums. Just saying. Okay, how are we getting on?
Umamusume たちがどう動くか目が離せません。
So I have to beat Silent Suzuka. You're 50% trying to be racist for sure. It's not my fault that the dirt tracks are also terrible. Okay, that was a loss. Come on, we need three of the other ones to win. Please. Yay! Okay, so I still will have to fight... Oh no, this is the stage before the final stage. Silly me. I was about to say something about having to still fight little Cocoon and it's written as C-O-C-O-N, so I'm saying Cocoon. It's probably meant to be Cocoon, but that's there's an extra O in there at the end. So it's good. Kokono. Nah. So it's C-O-C-O-O-N for actual Cocoon. Nah, we need wit. Give me the wit. You want what you don't have, and I don't have any wit. So true. I mean, after all, everybody always asks werewolf, but nobody ever asks how are you, wolf? Yeah, I can get behind this. Again, it's a shame that I thought about the fact that Ogre is a relatively good dirt specialist until last second. Would have been nice to have thought about sooner. Oh well, I'll bridge that gap. Okay. Kind of want to take this. No, I'm not going to fall for the bait. It's only 13% bait will fail. And let's not get slow metabolism. I'd rather get the extra 5 skill points, but nah, let's just not get slow metabolism. And that's pretty good. That's a pretty good speed training. I'll take it. Yeah. Zagan Skies, you get another Uma that fell through the hole and I could never get. Which is another one that I want to grab when possible. Also, that was one level of It's On without it being from Kashimoto. So I can still get another 3. No, she doesn't give that skill, does she? No, she gives the one for the special thing for straightaways. I don't think I want to take It's On though. This could do with Soft Step. Very good skill. Take that one. Then let's give this a shot. And supposedly Tamino Cross, the one in blue there, supposedly she will come out some point in January, they reckon. When I say they, I mean random people on the internet, of comments that I have seen. Because I saw a post about, oh, Manhattan Cafeteria, you gonna pull? And somebody wrote, I'm saving for Tamino Cross, she's supposedly coming in mid-January. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have to wait a little bit longer for Zeno Rob Roy then. Oguri Kapu. Still better than Marazensky. So now we should get Triumphant Pulse, no? Excellent. We were already about to overtake her. Get wrecked, Dyla. She's out of here. Yeah, that velocity increase is pretty nice when you can get it to proc. I still think I prefer Hishi Amazon's first place grade 1 victory animation. Quite honestly. And Thunderbolt Step, actually, thanks for the hint. I forgot about Thunderbolt Step. That could work. Then I'll take the... Let's take a race and then take the thing. Shouldn't have taken this. This was a mistake. Because now I miss out on the Japan Cup. Or I take the Japan Cup and eat the race exhaustion. You know what? Let's eat the race exhaustion. It's a mechanic that I've not shown off before. Or if I have, I haven't shown it off in a while. Might not even proc, but if I can get it to proc, that'd be great. See you later, Marazensky. Marazensky! No. Just no. Get out of here. Also, Marazensky being ahead of Silent Suzuka. That feels a bit wrong, but okay. Suyoi indeed. Nice. Then we... Oh, practice perfect. Right at the end of the run. Amazing. So yeah, 3 consecutive races puts you into a state of... see, she's getting all upset because I'm making her run loads of races in a row. Well, tough luck, Cap. Get to it. And then I'll use the final interaction with Kashimoto and finish things off there so that I can get it done. That's it, round Hishi Amazon. Got plenty of overtaking space. And Triumphant Pulse? No, we're not going to hit Triumphant Pulse. We're dueling, but we're ahead, so it won't count it. I think it doesn't have to be at the 200 mark, it can be anywhere beyond the 200 mark. But of course it's best if it procs at the 200. But never mind, a win's a win. I'll try to lose as little energy as possible, but of course it gives me the option that makes me lose more, because of course it does. Then we do a non-race, and oh, we didn't even suffer race fatigue. Race fatigue would have either given me an affliction of something that needs to be fixed at the infirmary, or it would have brought my mood down by 1. It also could have done both, but in fact on this time race fatigue did diddly squat. I'm not complaining. I might want to take this. I've not got any hints for Slick Surge, but this is a pretty nice skill, honestly. Steadfast might also be okay. A small breather isn't necessarily. Let's go with Slick Surge, and I'll get on your left with more points in a bit. There's plenty more points to come. Ha, I said points. Ogre Cap. So also winning this will give me enough power points for power to be A rank. And hopefully I've got a decent enough setup to win the Unity Cup this time. We shall see. Let's be honest, the texture for the grass and the graphics in this game is kind of buns. I suppose it's trying to reflect a worn race course, but like, I mean, nobody needs, you know, high detailed grass in their waifu girl racing game, but I'm just pointing it out. So this run will end at about 410 to 420,000 fans ish. Not bad. Right, let's actually beat Zenith. I mean, going into this with S rank is actually somewhat favourable. That doesn't happen often. Normally when you fight Team Zenith, you're usually Team A rank. So to beat S rank, I've only done that a couple times. Right. I mean, even if I don't come first, if Rice Shower here is going to do it for me, then I'm not going to complain. But I would kind of want to be the one in first. Because, you know, it's cooler. No, don't let him push back. Triumphant Pulse or something? No, just win? Okay, just win. Never mind. Just casually just carry on winning. You're fine, Ogre Cap. I can get behind the notion. Alright, 4 wins and a loss. This is a win. Good. So this is one that's beaten Team Zenith and hopefully wins the URA finale. So this already is an indication that this runs at least A rank to win the Uni Cup. That's pretty good. So if this stays on track, I mean, haha, it's a racing game, stay on track. But if this keeps up relatively up, should be looking good. I'll take this. This is looking also good. I hope this doesn't get like, and this sounds weird, but I don't want this to actually get A+, because I don't want Ogre Cat to be in the medium category. I need to make her be in the dirt category, so I'll need to do a mile run with her as well. I just want this to be good, but not like amazing. Might have to throw a little bit on the finale. Nah, let's get this one. But bear in mind the intentions of the build, I suppose. Amazing. Exactly, Calg. Nice to have you here as always, my dear. Hope you're doing good. Hope your day's going well. Yeah, Calg. So, on my ult I pulled Manhattan Cafe, but not here. I'm quite disappointed. But, as you can see, I've got Ogre Cat. I also got Hishi Amazon. As we were discussing before about me wanting another end closer, yeah, I got my other end closer. I got Kawakami Princess, and then I just got Asian Flash as well as a Taishin repeat. But I'm not bothered about Asian Flash because I've already got her on my ult. Wasn't a big deal. But yeah, disappointingly, 22,000 carats down the drain. Didn't get Manhattan Cafe. I'll have to save up again for when the Zeno Rob Roy banner comes up, and then just hope that I also get Manhattan Cafe. I think I give this more whip, so then I don't. So the final training looks better. And Calg, as you can probably note on the side here, I am keeping with your guts tip / strategy. I do actually think it's a very commendable idea. Again, just as long as we don't tell Griffith, I think we're fine. Ba, 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 ba. Alright. Semi-final. I mean, the fact that we got a late start is totally irrelevant for a late surger, honestly. Especially for Oguri Kappa. Come on. In fact, the late surge allows us to get Triumphant Pulse. So, I'm not complaining. Eat my dust winning ticket. Wait, what? Why are you still so close? Go away. Stop being fast. Get out of here. Bum, 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 bum. You know what? I'm going to do this for a bit. See ya. I'm peacing out for a bit. I have been on camera for too long. Right. This is a little bit bogus. I probably should have pulled the trigger on the last turn, on the previous turn, sorry. But that's okay. We still got A plus in the 3 main stats. This is decent. And because I'm on medium, the fact that I've got 400 stamina isn't an issue. It's like pretty much just the baseline for medium, so I'm not complaining. Thunderbolt Step I'll take. I don't know, it's one of those bullshit skills, honestly, that I still think looks kind of fun. You're still working on your Libra Cup aces. Yeah, I don't, I need to look into what you know what, after I've completed this, we'll have a little look at what the Libra Cup actually is, so we can get an idea and formulate ideas together. So, because I won the Unity Cup, you'll notice that Bitter Glass and Little Cocoon are still here. Because we won the Unity Cup. And that's why they weren't on the Hishi Amazon run, because we lost in the Unity Cup. So they went, we've had our win, we're pissing off. Also, Silent Suzuka being ahead of those two, pretty impressive. Good job, Suzuka. Come on, Triumphant Pulse? Never mind. Didn't even need it. You did complete a special week run yesterday. However, you'll probably need to make another one. Her wit is lower. Yeah. Wit's always a funny one to balance, isn't it? With the wit strategy, Calg, I've been trying to run it as 4 guts and 1 extra. What about if you tried doing special week with the 4 guts or whatever, and then just have your Meisho Doto just like as the extra one? Sorry, not Meisho Doto. Mejirodoba as your extra one for just that little wit boost. Or was it more just like a chance-based thing that you got unlucky with some of the wit drops? Right, just A rank, just A rank. Don't give me A+. If I get A+, cool, but I don't want it. Do I have any Libra aces? I don't know if I have any Libra aces. We'll have a little look at what's coming in a second, and I'll let you know if I've got anyone good. I probably don't. I mean, I probably do, let's be honest. If it's a longer distance one, I'm sure my A+ McQueen will do fine. And then what I'll do on my alt cow is I'll make a Manhattan Cafe. That could be super strong and pretty useful. But I'll need to have a look. Hold on. I can also grab Hakodate Racecourse 1. Yeah, I don't actually know what the next cup is, so we'll have a little look. I mean, it's up to you, Cow, if you decide to run one of them racing rooms again. Okay, it did actually get A+. Oops. I accidentally got an A+. Alright, that's my second one ever. Not quite what I wanted for it, but okay. Sure. Alright, so I need that again. Oh, she is being put in dirt already. Okay, she's just got medium she's just got medium skills everywhere. But she's in the right position now. So that's good. See, isn't that just clean A's everywhere? I like to see it. Right, so Libra Cup, the upcoming cup, is... Don't worry, I'll do Saiyan Sky post-stream. I'm not fussed about that right now. And the daily races, I'll do all of the relevant stuff. So, it's long. Right. Okay, so I'm going to make a Manhattan Cafe as inspiration at some point, Calg, for this. My Metro McQueen would be a good ace. I don't really ever... Just in the message of the club. One where I got excited because I actually because I actually got Manhattan Cafe with that one. Yeah. I at least have her, I just don't have her in the right place, you know? She needs to be here. This is the important one. It's alright though. I'm going to just save up carrots for when Zeno Roy drops from here. Or, you know, while Manhattan Cafe is still here on this account, who says that I can't just do it? Individual pulls for Manhattan Cafe right now. There's also that. While this banner's still on, I'll probably keep trying to pull for Manhattan Cafe. And then when this one inevitably ends, I'll then wait for the Zeno Roy one. For now, I can just do this. No harm, no chicken. Even though it's a game about horses. Alright. No good. No good. I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, we still don't have a drink. Okay. Right. Let's have a little look. Ogre Cap. Well, it was the third attempt, but I did one shot Ogre Cap. Kawakami Princess. Let's give the Kawakami Princess a run a go. Maybe if I can afford... Stop pressing the same button, stupid. Let's now that I've earned the money with the other ones, bring this in here. I kind of want to get it to potential 3. I don't think I'll be able to make 20k just like that though. Yes, I can. Bear with me. I know this is technically sideline stuff, but this is also mainline stuff, so give me a second. We're just going to destroy this with Fuji Kiseki, then I can get the, yeah, that's money. That's money. Oh, not even enough. Someone's selling shoes. Hi Indo bro, nice to have you here, hope you're doing well. Convert. I don't know. Some 700 shoes. And some, I don't know, some 500 shoes. Kamakari Princess is the daughter of King Halo. Oh, that's cool. Coming in with the knowledge and the lore there, Calc. I'm not surprised that you're the one in the know. Oh, come on, I didn't click that button. I mean, I clearly did, but I also didn't want to click that button yet. Menuing is hard. Okay. Hopefully Kawakami Princess's career is a little bit more straightforward than King Holo's, though. Hopefully it's not quite as annoying as King Halo's, because hers is annoying, let's say. And cool, 4-star Major Orion. I will take that. What about 5-star? Oh, I'm way off 5-star McQueen. Hard times. I'm kind of close to Taishin level 4 though. Yeah. Right. Let's go do that Kawakami Princess run now, shall we? See how we get on. Kawakami Princess also will not be on the dirt team. Good, good. So I can just focus medium here. So she also hates long. So it's actually just my on a medium. Easy. And there's Kalgarot's. There's your inspiration one, buddy. But I think for this, unfortunately, it's not quite as useful. I need to put a dampener on things. But this also helps fulfill the mile proficiency, but I'm still gonna... I bet I didn't know that Agnes Digital was a descendant of Secretariat. I did not. But I do know that BoJack Horseman once portrayed the role of Secretariat. Even though in the end they had to digitize him in because he kind of did a runner. Just saying. A bit unreliable. Silly BoJack. Didn't he know? Maybe we go 3 guts this time. Who loves their dad and mum? Well, yes, I love my mum, and today is actually marks the 3 months now since my dad passed away, actually. Like, to this day. Crazy how fast time flies, isn't it? Do I do this? Manhattan played the role of Secretary's dad in the movie. Oh yeah, Cal, I was just making a joke based on the series BoJack Horseman. That's all. Let's run something like this. Looks a little bogus, but we'll give it a shot, right? Even though, to be honest, I really quite like where is she? Vice Prez. I really like the Air Groove support card. Quite honestly. Up tempo, medium straightways and groundwork. Pretty nice. You know what? Put my money where my mouth is. Let's do this. I mentioned it to you earlier, so I'll run it here. Go, so essentially 4 guts. One stamina and guts hybrid. 1 strength, 1 wit. We'll give this a go. It's 1 less guts than I've been running for the most part recently, but it's not too much of an issue, I don't think. If it is, then oops, I did a derp. As before though, if we get huff huff huff, I will reset the run. I ain't dealing with huff huff huff. You know, I'm not dealing with the 5-level Maverick. It's bogus. You know, while we're still in the opener, how about I have a little look at the Kawakami Princess career? Get a feel for this. I bet you she still has to run the bloody Ara McKinnon, despite the fact she's like F ranking long. 7,000 fans, Japanese Oaks, Shuka Show, Queen Elizabeth Cup, King Kosho, Victoria Mile, Takarazuka Kinnon and Queen Elizabeth Cup. Also, we're not forced to run the Ara McKinnon here. Nice! And some of the ones I would have put on anyway, such as the Elizabeth II Cup, will just naturally be on the rotation. Good. Immediately starting with more speed. Thank you. I'll take that. Want to race any time, Smidge, just let you know. Sure thing, Calc. Well, like I say, whenever you post up the runs in the club, I do tend to join them. To be fair, as long as I've seen it, I join it. If you know what I mean. Yeah, I think this will be the last run of the stream for today. I'll do Asian Flash on stream another time, but I already have relatively, personally speaking, I already have relatively good knowledge of Asian Flash, considering I've got her on my ult. I've run her many a time. I know that bears no difference to everyone else watching, but that's how I'm feeding for this one. Okay. What are we looking at? Oh, I didn't even check. Yeah, she's 20%. Oh, she's 20% additional modifier on guts. Maybe I should have gone 4-1-1 rather than 3 1s and a 3. This might have been an oversight. Oh well, I know for future Kawakami Princess runs now. Should have checked that beforehand. Relatively uncharacteristic to me. Oh well, such as it is. You might make another race for when the Libra Cup is about to start. Yeah, so we can have a little look. Look-see as a team. That sounds like a good idea, Cal. No stresses if you don't though. Like I'm not trying to pressure you with the thought, but it is quite fun doing that. Who knows, maybe we might as a club get C rank this month. Just from all the extra good members we have now. That'd be so cool to go up a club rank. We'll get there. I'm sure. Yes, we'll run this. We'll get this too. Then we'll make them dance together. Is there anything worth grabbing here? Also, why is your make debut mile when your main prioritization is medium? What is it with them doing that crap again? Nothing I want at the moment with the levels of stuff I have. So let's just get into it, honestly. It'd also be cool to see her animation. I didn't check where her skill kicks in, but we'll have a little look at it as I go. I'll leave this race on, just on. We'll have a little look. It's only a mile race, so it won't take forever. I mean, we are late starter. We are late surgers, so the late start isn't too much of a worry. It's a little bit of a worry, but not too bad. Plenty of ground to cover it. Despite the fact that I said it was a short race. You get what I'm going with. No, Kawakami, don't get cut up. Come on, Kawakami Princess. Still better than hearing Marazensky again. I think we're screwed. Right, so she gets like a magical girl style. She gets like a magical girl style intro. Okay. Come on, Kawakami Princess. Yep, this is the win. Nice, nice. Come on, push. I think we came second, annoyingly. Oh, come on. This is all because you got Bloomin' stuck for like half the race, you know, Kawakami Princess. If you didn't get stuck. Forehead, that's true. She does have a forehead of all time. Maybe I should just refer to her as the forehead queen. Come on, forehead. Get the win. You're not meant to be stuck as long as you were. I mean, to be fair, failing the first make debut isn't always a problem. But when you fail the second one is when you have a problem. And I normally take it here before Kashimoto kicks in. No, before Akikawa kicks in. No, Otonashi kicks in. Again? Right, this one's going to the glue factory. This isn't actually the Kawakami Princess run, by the way. This is a pale imitation of the Kawakami Princess run. I know, a bit of an over-exaggeration, but that's fine. I'll also readjust the Umas. The supports. I've also had a slightly better idea. So let's take a fourth Guts. Due to the nature of her specialties. Then, do I have someone that has a good vodka or an augury cap, maybe? This person's got a level 50 vodka. We're doing it. Go. Nice and simple. This is the run of all time. Alright, so let's try the Kawakami Princess for the first time ever. Definitely never happened before. Right, this time, don't get stuck on the inside lane in between like 4 people on your debut race, please. Please and thank you. Then I will indeed take a vodka hint, thank you. A hint of vodka, aka there's like half a shot in there. No, I don't need an explanation. I should have hit yes, so we can actually see what happens when you press yes. But, oh well. I didn't. I didn't, and I blame Dragon. As usual. Can't blame you because you're here, Calc. So Dragon's taken the fall on that one. Right. I'm not going to do the mood boosting event that I'd normally shove in, but that's okay. That's good. That's the kind of setup you want. People getting the training, but also someone to give you a hint. They're the good. Then let's go vodka. For sure. I'm actually going to take the energy here. Probably should have taken the mood, but that's fine. We'll get another mood thing in a couple turns here. And it will just work. Have trust. If it doesn't work, you know whose fault it is. I'm just saying. Right. This is actually not bad on this. I want that relations up. Gimme, gimme. There's your mood up. And then we'll have a wager with Kashimoto. And I just go, yeah, that's the only one which gives me a skill boost. AKA Unity training. Nice. And additional. And additional guts there. Imagine if there was an additional guts. Griffith wouldn't have stood a chance then. Tell you that much. I won't take on 2 of them. Right, so I had something at hint for, didn't I? Straightaway acceleration. Absolutely taking that. After all, I'll still get hints from Kashimoto for the upgrade of it. I could take if worst comes to worst. So let's see if we can get a little look at Kawakami Princess's thing. Considering this is my first run, of course, and we haven't seen it yet. Right. Final straight. Let's go. Right, don't get stuck again, Kawakami. Just win. Alright? Just win. You're literally second right now. If you lose this, you're screwed. You've screwed it up wildly. Yeah, that's a nice easy 5 or so lengths. Now, I still think the best winning victory animation so far have been Hishiya's of the new ones. I'll be honest. But hey, look at that. First place win. Wouldn't have it any other way. So, let's see here. I know I should be training for the Uni Cup, but I kind of just want to do this. I'm going to pull the trigger. 4 levels of medium straightaways. I think that was a good call. Honestly speaking. You do like the... See, I'm not the only one that said that then. I said I really like it. I think it's rather cute. Ending with her smiley face. It's cool. So we get 16 turns for 7k fans. Plenty of time. And I'll probably get it all via the hopeful stakes anyway. So I don't think it's too much of an issue. Yeah, let's take the guts training. Mascot showdown. I don't know, I quite like... Also, why are we having to say woof? Anyway, let's take the power. I do like little Sweet Tosho. I'm not going to pull for her if she comes by, but I just like Sweet Tosho. Let's do this. More points from Ura. I'll take that. Don't want that yet. That's good, but I don't want to make the sacrifice at this moment in time. And of course I'll just name it Carrot Pudding for Haru. I guess I'm in. Push. Right, 10 energy for 30 power, that's fine. That's acceptable. That's indeed what some may call acceptable. And yes, I have quite an obscene amount of power already. I like it when that happens. I do like it when a plan comes together. Let's take this. Right, I need to pay attention to the stuff. You know what? Let's burn Vodka's spirit burst so I can get higher wit real quick. I don't think of it as a waste. Not at all, because a lot of the times in careers I end up having excess spirit bursts, so I want to make sure I'm actually using them. Seems like backwards logic, and it probably is, but I like doing it in such a way. Also, where's my medium straightaways? Tier 4 hint. Just gonna max it out then. Screw it, we're here. Okay, late November. I have an idea. We'll burn Haru's Spirit Burst. Again, I'm sure you have it in a more calculated method, Calg, but I'm just going for it. As I say, I often miss out on some anyway, so I'd rather take it than not. Right, don't you dare not huff huff huff. If you don't huff huff huff, I'm going to be very sad. Okay, good, she huff huffed. Right, we're on to a winner. Then, while I've got middle of the way energy, let's take 2 races in a row. Because we got A proficiency in both mild and medium. I'll still end up with medium as the final URA finale. I'm fine with that. No real differences or any love lost in that sense. Like, I'm not complaining. I'll say that much. Can I play with you in Forsaken? Not tonight. Sorry, I didn't see your messages either. I don't know why they were hidden on me. Sorry, Indo Bro. Yeah, I'm not playing Forsaken tonight. After stream, I'll probably be editing until I go to sleep. Sorry, buddy. I have to join you another time. And like I said, I wasn't trying to ignore you before. It literally just didn't show me your messages. I had to re-filter it back in. Right. Let's take the wit. Oh, I can already do the stuff with Kashimoto, but that's okay. I'll probably use 1 after this race, and then do a regular rest. We'll do the rest first in case if I get sleep deprived and lose a energy level. Oops, I didn't mean to skip that one, but it's nice to see we also win in mediums, no problem. You know, I have got a bit of a leg up on the stats already, so that's part of a reason for the advantage, I suppose. Definitely taking ramp up, nice and cheap. As for everything else, it's going to have to wait. And let's take this at a slight risk. Not too much of a risk. Right, let's see how we get on. 5th. Come on. Push a little harder. There we go, that's pushing a little harder. That's 3rd. That's pushing even harder. And apparently I don't even need my I don't even need my ult. Let's just win. Nice. Excellent. But the others still have to win for it to count. Nice. 4 total wins and a draw is definitely a win. Can't say fairer than that. What one do I want? Oh yeah, this is just the thingy, so I'll just take the skill points here. Don't need to worry about the energy because I'm going to rest and then thingy. So it'll all work out. Or I just get well rested and then pick up the Kashimoto bit in a bit when I lose energy again. Also works. And nearly 400 guts already. Pretty handy. Also, one good thing about doing the 2 G1s in a row is that I've got more than 20,000, so I can get the Takarazu Kinen in the classic year as well. I'm just going to just schedule the Satsuki Cho, because why not? Give me all the things. Then I'll take this. If we get the mood down, oh well. Nope, good, even better. Yeah, it didn't matter because I was literally going to nullify it with this, so that's why I said it didn't matter. Just to dot I's and cross T's. Then maybe take this. Looking good. Yeah, I'm getting some. It feels like I'm getting some serious statage here. Kind of like this. And 4 levels for straightaway recovery. Sheesh. Getting all the good ones with vodka here, I guess. I think she also gives groundwork though, doesn't she? That's kind of the one I want here. Yeah, we'll do the race. I just want to remind myself. No, she doesn't. Augury Cap gives groundwork, not vodka. That's a mistake on my end. Let me clarify myself then. I know that Augury Cap definitely does, but I just forgot about vodka. Hence the derp. Let's try this again. Give me the win. 8th is still fine. Bear in mind we can ult. Yay. Nice. Get to it. Wasn't even close. Yeah, Kawakami Princess definitely has a better career line than her dad. King Halo's one kind of sucks in comparison. Annoyingly. Then I'll grab this, and we got a whole load of skill points to spend again. Neat. No, I don't really need to erase in this next one. Straightaway recovery is what I'm mostly thinking. Land you fighters here. And late surge straightaways for one. I don't think I've got anybody that gives me late surge straightaways. I think Asian Flash can give it. But of course she's not on the team as present currently. Three hit points for Unruffled. Even more stamina recovery. Wait, unruffled. I forgot whether it recovers stamina or if it reduces fatigue.
実力は完全に上位ですね
I think it slightly recovers endurance rather than reduce fatigue. See, that's the thing. Some of the skills reduce the stamina usage, and some of the skills increase your remaining stamina. So sometimes skills that look like they're bad for a reason, actually it's more that you've got the wrong version of what the stamina effect is. It can happen. I know I've done it a few times in the past with skills and gone, oh, I want this skill, and then it turns out it's not the one I want. Come on. 11th. 4th. And 1st. Get out of here, Taishin. Who even likes Naruto Taishin anyway? That would be me. I like Naruto Taishin. Rhetorical question, but answered with the natural answer. And yeah, if that's definitely a reference to King Holo right there. If you didn't think that they were related, that would make sense there. Doing the little ah ha ha business. Right. Let's take this one. I actually seem to be doing a pretty okay job with the skill points in total with Kawakami here. So I'm not at liberty to have to take the option there. Watashi wa King Halo. So true.
注目の一番人気2番
Let's do this. Come on, give me another win. It's only the Takarazuka Kinen. We got this. Like, holy shit, she's actually bonkers. I'm already liking Kawakami Princess here. She's actually kind of bonkers. Yeah, nice easy win. No dramas. Alright, well done. Anyway, on to the next one. Like, damn, she is stronkest right here. And at the moment, this run I noticed earlier, but I didn't point it out. We've got an almost 100% race fan game modifier in this team. It's like, seems to be a plus 85-ish%. Like, it's ridiculous. So we should have, on top of the fact that we've also got a lot of high-graded racers in the career, this should have a decent rank. But now that I've said it, of course, it's not true. Now that I've said it, I'll probably just lose halfway through on something. I don't like the look of that. Let's take this one. You know, sometimes the ones that look worse end up being the ones that would have done better. But hey, let's just drop one to make sure I get a win here. It happens from time to time. I used to just go for the middle path almost every time, but now I just realise you may as well just go balls to the wall. So this is one of the few non-balls to the wall situations. Late start. But hey, even if I don't win, Taiki Shuttle's looking good. Except never mind, here I come. Obviously. No, Taiki Shuttle's just going to win. I'll take first and second. Good job. And then winning ticket just like came dead last. Okay, we've got the front and the back covered, I suppose. Not the worst thing in the world. Quite honestly. That's right, she already does it. Need wit though. Which is why I didn't mind the MG being at half. Like, legit behind on wit. Needs to be fixed. Somewhat immediately. can't not take this though. This is looking tasty. Then I'll take the power option. No, wait, I kind of need the... No, let's go with the power option anyway. We've got so much power here. This is good though. Phew, thank goodness that wasn't a loss. I would have been able to have recovered it, but I'd rather it be a win than a loss, if I had to choose. Just if I happen to have a choice on the off chance. Let's take stamina and wit here. I pretty much satisfyingly completed sorting out the wit issue. But let's sort out this having not a lot of stamina at the moment issue. Also, this one card alone is part of the reason why you don't even need to run stamina cards at the moment. You just get it all covered from her. It's quite ridiculous, actually. I might be burying too hard into power right now, but I wanted to get Otonashi's relations up as well. It's pretty handy. That is also a way to do it handily, but I'll take the skill points here. May as well keep up on the extra skills eventually. And 250 wit, although it's looking like a sad colour for the skill of E+, it's still a decent amount, weirdly enough. To the end. Oh no, 10th. Anyway.
残り400。さあいよいよ直線だ。どのタイミングで誰が仕掛けるのか。さあ最終コーナーを曲がって最後の直線コースに入った。上がってきた川上プリンセス。残り200。川上プリンセス。驚異的な末脚。川上プリンセス。抜け出した。速い速い。
Once again, didn't even need the ulti. Nice. We beat Jara Jara. Yes, of course. What a well-known Uma in the Umamusume sphere. I'm glad we beat Jara Jara. Which always makes me think of Jar Jar Binks, if I'm honest. One of my personal favourite characters from Phantom Menace. Wait. Got plenty of power. Yeah, she's got so many mile skills on the go, but I just want to use it for medium. We need Darth Jar Jar. Damn right we do. I do remember there being some fan theory about that Jar Jar was actually a Sith Lord. And like how he was the one who subtly orchestrated the attack on his homeland or whatever, where you see loads of Misa Misas. However, my knowledge and interest in Star Wars is rather lackluster, so I don't remember how the whole thing went. It was along that lines. Yeah, not even close. And once again, Kawakami Princess is a lot nicer to hear than Marazensky. Far less obnoxious. Just saying. Right, I've got one more use. I thought as much. Let's grab more guts, honestly. Let's get back on track for this. I think I needed to race the Japan Cup there, and I've screwed something over. Yeah, I was one off. Oops, I should have done the race. My bad. Rule breaker. Sure. They're more like guidelines than actual rules. Okay. Let's take a nice, easy win. He says. And now I'll be proven wrong. But hey, at least I'm remembering to... In the Star Wars The Clone Wars Lost Missions, there is a couple episodes of Jar Jar Binks and Mace Windu. Oh, is there? That's cool. Thing is, Cal, I haven't really seen any excess Star Wars material, if you know what I mean. I've seen the mainline films. I haven't seen anything outside of that.
ウマ娘たちがどう動くか目が離せません。
残り400。さあいよいよ直線だ。どのタイミングで誰が仕掛けるのか。並びかけてきたのは川上プリンセス。
we are first and second in dueling. Never mind. Absolutely one of us is winning. I do like Agnes Digital, but I didn't bother pulling for her. She's not high on my priority list. That's why I still saved everything for Manhattan Cafe. We just about clinched that, considering that was 3 versus 2. But a win's a win. That's right, Aurora, you lost your race, but we all won together. I was thinking it'd be great if they returned and they were a duo. Jar Jar and Windu. They could call it like Wind in a Bottle or something. Then you got Windu and Jar Jar. Yeah, they should hire me to be their marketing person. I'd call it like Lightning in a Bottle. References to both Wind and Jars. Migraine blues, piss off. Get out of here with that shenanigans. Should have done a training and then done this, but oh well. Didn't think about the stamina. I was only thinking about the mood. But to be fair, Calg, I don't think you get any special fan service like that. Disney kind of don't really care about Star Wars, do they? Let's be honest. They kind of ran it into the ground. I don't think they'd ever return for anything special for it. Honestly speaking, let's take this. I'm not saying you're wrong or anything, Howard. I'm just saying I don't think it would unfortunately ever happen. Disney hates Star Wars. They really do. They could have just let Star Wars simmer and do its thing and earn the money passively, but no, they had to release extra films that pretty much destroyed the original story and didn't actually perform too well and weren't liked by a decent amount of the fan base and all the rest of it. Goodness gracious, I'm still alive. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Yes, I'm still alive. This is the last career run for the night though. Snowball's chance in hell. Hey, it happens. Just because I'm on the verge of observing nocturnal activities, exhibiting nocturnal activities for the night, doesn't mean that I can't. I mean, I've just got to make sure that the stream ends in the next 7 minutes, or else I truly will be exhibiting nocturnal activities, and that wouldn't be good. Right. I had to run the Victoria Mile. Oh, come off it. Let's hit this. Also, really? My stamina is C as well? Okay. Interesting. Oh great, and my inspiration gives me a whole lot of power. Just what I was looking for. Speed Eater would be cool if I was running a Mile Kawakami Princess. But I'm not, so it won't happen. But yeah, Speed Eater is literally one of the better skills for a debuff. For sure. Alright, let's rest here. I'll take her well rested, I suppose. I was always going to accidentally press view results there. Took me a second to register. Go. And will this be a race where I actually get to use my ultimate? Let's find out. No, we just win again. The answer is no, we don't need it. Okay, fine, fine. Okay, Kawakami Princess, you're pretty good. I won't question you. That's another one down for the training the trainer. We win these. Oh, we so win these, Calg. Not even a question, apparently. And nicely enough, they put the Takaraza Kinen, which is what I would have wanted to have raced anyway, in as a mandatory milestone. Nice. So I don't have to spend the energy on it. I can just do wit training right here. Also, tether. Neat. Probably won't go for it though. I will do this. Give me that D rank wit. Another mood down. Wrong timing. Should have done that earlier. So, I think certain victory would be good to have. I think I'll take certain victory and superior heal. This is the final rub. So true. That is very true, Portable. That is exactly what this is for this evening. Oh yeah, Portable, humorously, I really fancied playing Dark Souls 3, right? So I made a new character. And I'm just doing Unga Bunga with it, right? I beat Vord and Udix Gundyr for the first, just straight up. I didn't even lose to Vord. It's just immediate death. I'm just running through with a Unga Bunga build just as and when. Kind of fun. So for sure, the build I'm running is definitely a lot derpier. I'm still enjoying the on-stream build, but also, as usual, just running Unga Bunga is just super strong in Dark Souls 3 apparently. Not even close, Suzuka, not even close. Who's the chick in pink? That is our racer, Kawakami Princess. Even though that was literally in sync. I was trying to time that, but that was literally in sync. You didn't try to meme me. Oh no, I knew what you were doing, Portable. I wasn't thinking you were being me, and I didn't even see the wait shut up business. But I realise now that you're saying it from a holy moly point of view. And don't worry, you still haven't seen Asian Flash yet. Who's more fun, Bo or Unga Bunga? I mean, at the end of the day, Unga Bunga's always fun, honestly. But I'm quite enjoying doing the Bo and Deck stuff. It's nice to have it as a difference portable, if you know what I mean. I am enjoying having the difference. I mean, for sure, in comparison, the bow and the dexterity build is absolute arse. I will 100% concede that. But I'm liking doing it. Is that a weird way to put it? I'm sure you can get what sentiment I'm trying to express, even if I'm not expressing it well. You did just boring typical sword and board. Well, still fun. Yeah, Guts build might be the most. I mean, I know I don't have the most experience in the Souls verses as in the world, but yeah, 100% the Guts build is definitely more of the basic, can clear everything build. For sure, is how I'll put it. I won't say it's an easy build because the game's not designed to be easy, and it's not an easy game series, but it's definitely one that makes the game more of a coast than other ones do. That much can be said. Four hit levels of Tokyo Racecourse, you say? Right, let's take this. This is looking like some really decent stats here. Have I watched your Academy? Have you ever watched My Hero Academy? Yeah, I've seen My Hero Academy. I think Deku's a very... I've said this on stream the other day, actually. I think Deku's a very despairing protagonist. All the way through, actually. It's very crybaby. I mean, he is, but I more just mean he doesn't do much for his situation in comparison to some. Like, if you compared, let's say for instance, if we're comparing Guts to Deku, they're very opposites. I can't think of the best way to describe it, but yeah, he kind of sucks ass. That is kind of it. They try really hard to make Deku look cool, but he's actually not really that cool. I mean, spoilers, Portable. The manga ends with everybody else in his class going off and doing cool stuff, and essentially Deku just goes to work at McDonald's. It's so silly. You think I'm joking when I say that? No, I'm fairly certain he literally goes to work at McDonald's. Like he really gets he gets the true cuck ending, not just the cuck ending. He gets the true cuck ending. It's quite dire, actually. Also, I've got hardly any fans on this run. I thought I was going to get loads more than this. What have I done wrong? Probably everything. Yeah, I would say if you were to watch My Hero Academy, I would say skip My Hero Academy if you were looking for different ones. If you still wanted to watch an action anime, I'd say that My Hero Academy isn't up there in one that I would recommend. Like, it's alright, I guess, but I wouldn't go out of my way to say, oh yeah, I recommend My Hero necessarily. That's a bit of a far-fetched cry. I think I said I was going to grab Superior Heal, but honestly I'm going to grab this. The cosplayers though. Oh yeah, for like Urawa and Tsuyu and stuff like that, but that's different. honestly, if you wanted your superhero fix, instead of My Hero Academia, as weird as it sounds, there's a rom-com series which is really good for it. God, what's it called again? I don't think it's one that I've done a anime or manga review on, but it's really good. Wish I could remember what it's called. Rom-com, action, villain. It's a villain one. Like I fell in love with the villain. No, not I fell in love with the villainess. But it's something like that. DxD solos. What, High School DxD? I mean, yeah, Ria's Gremory could also probably take on everyone in My Hero Academy. And oh, we actually won in the end entirely. Damn, wasn't even close. But yeah, Ria's Gremory and Akane could probably take on like the majority of High School DxD on their own. Love After World Domination. I got there. It's called Love After World Domination. That's one I would recommend watching if you wanted like a superhero sort of parody-based one. Again, it's a rom-com one, but honestly, it does a pretty good job of also filling out the superhero shenanigans as well. It's really good, in my opinion. What on earth is that name? The name of the anime? Is that PGBT generated? Hey, the name's just a name, you know. The content within it. Really, one of the ones with one of the more out there names is it's known affectionately as Boffery. I didn't want to get hurt, so I put all my points into defense. Or something like that, and that's only like half of the actual name of the title. That one's not too bad. That one's more sort of weirdly a sort of slice of life fantasy thing. But I don't know, I thought it fell off after in season 2. The Boffery. Even though I really enjoyed it season 1. Is my take. Boffery is really good. You need to see season 2. Yeah, I fell off halfway through season 2, Kaog, honestly. Boffery, the first season is really good. Maple's pretty cool, but I don't know. I felt disenamoured. I don't even know if there is a third series. Like I say, I sort of just fell off and out of love with it. Come on, beat Tosen. Nice. Get out of here, gold chip. This one's mine. I will still finish with a decent amount of fans. Not quite as many as I had in the Augury Cap run. This is Fight Path for a similar sort of outcome, I think. Or at least certainly high A rank. I would like to think. So, 196. I'll take Rushing Gale and we'll work out the rest as we go along. I think. Right, so because I won the Unity Cup, we got to face those two. As the game likes to refer to them as. Piece of cake. Except we're right behind them. Can you scold a character? Technically, if you were to force them into multiple races over and over and over again to force racing fatigue and really ruin their status, Why do you want to do harm to them? And no, you're not harming Sakura Bakuchino. Go away. She's best girl. Nice win. Didn't you have to do a retry? Perfect. Did the Bakuchin? No, she's best girl. I've explained this before. She's literally the best. Just because of the silly Bakuchin song, don't be fooled. Right, yeah, we didn't get the thing with Otanashi, but we did everything else. Honestly, the one I'm not a big fan of personally is Tokai Teo. When it comes to the Umamusume verse. Don't know, I can't just take to... Definitely worse. Right. I don't think I need no stopping me. Maneuverability and navigation stuff is just kind of meh. But I'll take position pill for an homestretch haste. And then we'll take a green. How about firm conditions? That tends to be pretty relatively useful. So high A. If I'm hopeful, A+. And the first full run with Kawakami Princess? Yeah, mid A. That's a shame. I mean, it's still a decent run. And of course it was my best run. It was also my worst run with Kawakami Princess. So make of that what you will. It's a little bit of both. Yeah, I'll follow them because then I might be able to use their vodka card. Neat. I don't think Kawakami goes on a team. She goes on a team. She goes on the Mile team. I need to make a proper Mile version of Kawakami then. So then she can be on there. But yeah. So one new addition to the team is my second A+ run. Nice. Even though I might redo Augury Cap at some point and try and get a Mile version, like truly Mile modifiers, so that's slightly better. And I'll do the usual rest of the stuff for the game after stream, which is now. So, as always, thanks for everyone for coming by. Shout outs and thanks to you all. There might be a stream tomorrow, we'll see. I'm kind of thinking tomorrow might be Dark Souls 3 or something, but we'll see as we go through. Yeah, thanks all. Peace for love. Peace for love. Peace for love, and with love, and by love, and all the above. And I will hopefully catch you